Hey everybody, it's Tiffany and I'm back with one of my bestest TacCon buds. Her name is Evie and she is a superstar and I can't wait for you to hear all about her. But I can't do her justice, so I'm going to let her introduce herself. Miss Evie, it's so wonderful to see you. It's been too long, my friend, but I'll try not to get all sentimental. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the TacCon family?
Yes, I will. Thank you. It has been too long, and it is lovely to see you as well. You're looking just amazing. And the superstar here, let's just put it all out there for everyone to know the real superstar is you. Uh, there would be no TechCon without Tiffany.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay, so moving along.
Moving along. I bought my first gun, I think it was either in 2010 or 2011 now. It's getting to the point where I'm old and I forget things. I bought it because I didn't want to live alone with chihuahuas and kitchen knives for self defense. I looked at the thing and I said, well, I should probably learn how to use that. And luckily for me, I stumbled across Rangemaster and Tom Gibbons. And Tom and Lynn took me under their wing as a Rangemaster trainer apprentice, which is how I have the pleasure and privilege of teaching here at TacCon. And I've been with Rangemaster ever since. So it's been quite the amazing journey of training.
Excellent, excellent. All right. So, let's talk about your classes because this year you're offering not one but two training blocks at TacCon. So, the first one is a reprisal. This is one that you've done for several TacCons in a row. It's called Business Tactical, and it's one of those topics that you've come to be known for because of your background in the corporate world and having to figure out ways of deep cover. So deep concealment, deep cover. Listen to me. deep,
You
deep
were supposed to tell
concealment.
them about
Sorry.
that part of my life. I got to know.
I'm sorry. Okay, I've got way too much Dayquil on the brain, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so Evie, tell us about Business Tactical. That's a classroom block. What can folks expect there?
Yes, it is a classroom block, and Tom was very gracious to let me present it. And this is going to be the last year for quite a while. And the whole topic was born about because from my needs in the business world, which I guess I didn't mention that earlier, but I've been in a consultant in the pharmaceutical and medical device industry now since 2010. Um, and I've had a variety of clients everywhere from small OEM bespoke equipment manufacturers who sell their products to huge Fortune 500 and 100 companies, and I've had the gamut in between. So I've had a variety of serious exposure to carrying, and in that culture and in that life, if you get caught with a firearm at work, you're gonna be fired. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And depending on what state you're in, you may even face some criminal charges too, depending on regulations and this, that, and the other. So my self-defense picture changed as I kind of started to realize the risk that I was taking, because I will admit that I was somebody who was very much so carry on your body all the time, 100% of the time. And then I had to pause and take a look back and say, well, what am I actually exposing myself to, and what are the consequences of this? And that kind of was had in discussions with other TechCon trainers and other mentors, and that's how Business Tactical was born. And what students can expect is a rundown and an assessment of risks that are associated with, we'll say, non-first responder type jobs, where you're obviously your cops and your firefighters and paramedics and even nurses to some extent. They face a different set of risks on a day-to-day basis than me in my office gear driving my little car to work, which maybe it's not a small car,
I
but
was gonna say
that's
you don't have a little car. Come on.
well, that kind of slipped out. But the whole self-defense picture looks vastly different in different contexts. And when there are some risks at work, but what are they? And I think that there was a gap, at least in my training and in my personal life. There was a gap in the self-defense picture for the business life. And what students can expect is us to go through that. We'll talk about the actual risks that you face. We'll do an assessment of those risks and how does that look in your life and how does that translate into training. And then we talk about solutions for that, because I'm not just going to say, hey, look, here's a bunch of risks, go off to,
Hmm.
go forth and deal with your risks. So I'll give you solutions on how to handle those risks as well.
That's great because I will confess to being a little perplexed early in my carry career when I was first taking training classes and seeing people stand in front of the room and make it sound so easy. Oh, see, you just put this vest on and now your gun disappears magically. And I'm
Yep.
like, I don't own a single vest. I'm not. So
Right.
I like to call this class How to Conceal When You Don't Wear Big Baggy Sweatshirts like Tiff and you don't wear fishing vests and you don't wear the gun uniform. How can you conceal? So
That's a great. You know what? If I ever bring the class back, then we'll change the name.
that can be the subtitle. The subtitle.
Subtitle.
Okay, so that is awesome. So business tactical is Saturday afternoon, from 2 to 6. And then you're also teaching a live fire class. I believe you're going to be assisted by the lovely Miss Lynn Givens. Is that right?
I I will be, which is feels a little backwards to me, considering that I'm the range master trainer's apprentice.
Well, let's just
But
say you
yes,
could you could do worse for help on the range. We'll put it like that.
I could do a lot worse. I'm really looking for. I'm actually very excited about this class as well,
Me
and I'm
too. Me
especially
too.
excited to be assisted in air quotes there by the lovely Lynn. It should be a really good class. This one is called Unconventional Carry. At least that's the working title for now, unless we decide that something should be
I think that's a perfect
optimized.
title.
Well, okay, awesome. Then good.
Perfect.
We're sticking with it. So the idea is kind of the live fire block is going to follow the um, lecture conceptually. So if you can make the lecture and then the live fire, that's, I will put into range context some of the things that we talk about in the classroom block there. But obviously each are independent and you don't have to take both if you can only make one or the other. I still hope to deliver some pretty good content there. And the live fire is going to focus on primarily on off-body carry and the less ideal and unconventional carry methods. Primarily, we're going to work from bags, purses, or backpacks, and belly bands, and even fanny packs for anybody who may carry with a fanny pack. And it's going to be a very structured course. So I'll just set the expectations that this is a very structured course due to the nature of carrying off body and trying to work a live fire line with some of the um, challenges that come along with off body carry modes.
Right, right. So I will. I hope you don't mind, Evie, but I'm going to toss out there one of my biggest complaints, or I guess my biggest hesitation about off-body carry is not what most people would think. It's not so much that carrying in a purse is so horrible and awful. You said it perfectly. It may not be ideal, but my bigger concern with it is that you can't train that way.
Yeah.
It's so rare to find a class that will allow you to go through the drills from a purse, and I will never carry in any method that I'm not able to train at
Mm-hmm.
least a little bit. So that's why I'm so excited about this class because, folks, this is your opportunity to get some, like she said, some structured, some highly competent, skilled, safe training
Mm-hmm.
from unconditional carry methods, and that is so rare. And if you think that you can train for 2,000 hours a year coming from strong side, hip, or appendix, and then in your day to day life just toss your gun in a purse and hope for the best. Nope. Purse carry is really specialized in a highly
Mm-hmm.
technical, skill-based act, and it's not something you can just wing. And so I'm sure that Evie's going to take you through step by step, very meticulously, how to do it safely and some of the pitfalls of how not to do it, how to set
Yep.
yourself up for failure. which we never want to do. Is that a safe assessment, Evie?
That is a better assessment. I should have just let you talk and stop talking because you said it significantly better than I did.
No,
And yes, that's
I didn't
no,
mean to
I
do
love
that.
it.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, wait,
I've
I'm
been
tired.
dying to get that off my chest because I'm so excited about this class, and that's the problem with these unconventional carry methods is that there's no class you can take, most people, to
Mm-hmm.
learn how to do it safely. So I'm super excited. Yay.
Well, thank you. I'm actually happy to hear that because it is different material for the sort of TechCon crowd. But again, going along with my business tactical lecture and concepts, I think there is a gap that we can close and really, even if you don't carry off body, you might have a student or a family member or a friend who wants to consider carrying off body. And this could be a way to wrap your mind around some things to teach that person, and particularly, like you said, the pitfalls and the dangers associated with training. Because I can't tell you, I've done rep after rep after rep in my house of dry fire just to kind of feel like I
Hmm.
can safely put my gun in my bag and access it when I need it.
Hmm.
So I'm very excited to hear your thoughts on that too. So it was nice to hear that. And there's a little bit of a bonus. I am going to demonstrate shooting through bags because we hear about that. And I think that that kind of fits into the theme of the class. And I'm going to demonstrate through shooting through bags with a revolver and with a semi automatic pistol as well. So that
So we
should
get
be
to destroy things. Yay! Added bonus, value added. I love it.
yeah, absolutely. Hey, stop it.
That's
Sorry, the dogs
perfect.
are about
So,
to.
ooh, do we get a pet cameo? Pet cameo, pet cameo.
Well, he just ran over there to go bark at the cat. So
Oh, okay.
we'll see if I
Maybe
can get him
next time.
over here. I'm
So,
sure
all
he'll
right.
come
So, just a quick recap, folks. We have Business Tactical with Evie Kulcsar on Saturday afternoon. Pet cameo.
up. No, get out of here.
Ah.
Go shoot.
So that's Saturday afternoon at 2. That's classroom. And then unconventional carry is a live fire block with Evie in Pistol Bay 2. That is Sunday morning, bright and early at 8 a.m. Evie, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you in Dallas.
I can't wait to see you too. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for always for everything that you do.
Oh, you're so sweet. You made me cry. Okay, no crying at
Aw.
TacCon. Just kidding. You can
Right.
cry at
No, you cry
TacCon,
after
everybody.
TACCon.
There you go. There you go. Sounds good. All right. I'll see you there.
See you there. Thank you.